because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds.
He'll let this go deep for Tolbert.
Nigga, you ain't blocking.
The Bills are going to get the football here at their own 38-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
And
that little nigga.
6 there, setting up second down. From the gun, Josh Allen.
Huh?
This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be
Entangle? Is it called Entangle? I think it's called. This one with the long hair.
Best guys I've been around, like they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can.
I never seen the movie, but I did want to see it.
Innate sense that these guys have.
Yeah, but I need to talk about going to the trailer.
Secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance. I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
It's like, so you should, if you agree with
on first down, it's Allen. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure
Fuck with the Wizard of Oz.
that time, and it'll set up second down.
That was a cool little movie.
Okay, fine, that's valid. But what else?
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they'll move this one down
That
inside the 40-yard line.
The goal of every offense, Mike, is to find a way to establish a balance between the run and the pass. With some success here early on the ground,
She just
open up
looking
things as
tasty.
the game unfolds for the quarterback in this passing game.
Alert, alert, alert! Now Allen on first down.
Oh, no way. He just got cut. I sound like Shakur. He just got cut like bro. He no, not cut. He got clamped like that
When you find yourself
on a
in this
double
situation,
move. I gotta say, Victor, look at that shit.
you're defending your own goal line. You got to take some chances. You
I'm not
gotta try to
even
force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
That was great defense.
So here's a
Man, that was
first
great
and 10 now.
defense, bro.
They'll
Don't think
start
about it.
from the
See what he did.
Pistol now for Prescott.
He's gonna stick. I was gonna pick that. Someone stick to 2K.
He throws, and that one will wind up
Get on the game so I can play you, bro, since I'm so shitty.
Into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Now Prescott. This pass right side caught by Lamb. And he is out of bounds, but
All right, where you at?
until he's inside the 40-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Second and a yard. Prescott again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. And the Bills are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Baby.
So, not much to speak of in terms of scoring in that first quarter of play. Nothing is the score. More after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up here first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. A pass caught right side by Coleman. First
I'm
down for
a real
him,
get
and
type of
results
nigga
in a
on this
first
piece.
down.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that anytime a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, the ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll throw on first down with Allen. This one caught by Khalil Shakir. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look.
I got it.
Sometimes players need
just
to make
tell them I
plays,
said I was going to do it.
That was a good one there.
A run up the middle with Cook. He's got space inside the 25.
Real get busy, tight, finger on the sticks.
He's in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession one.
She got talent.
What are you going to do in response on possession two? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
And that is incomplete. See if that comes back to bite them a bit later on in this one. As for now, it remains a 6-0 lead. So the lead stands at 6-0 as this one is kicked off. Cavante Turpin on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Baby Art. On what?
The play action. It's Prescott. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Taylor Rapp.
You don't. Just treat it like you got 2 there.
Maybe we should just hide these really things.
No, I mean just because you gotta be this. So you gotta do it.
First and 10.
Just act like you got only 2.
That's taken in by Shakir. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And this is where the speed of your inside receivers are so critical. He lines up in the right slot. But Mike, look how far he covers to where he ended up receiving that ball. You can't have all day. Those defensive linemen, they are coming after your quarterback. So the speed in the slot is critical. That's a great example why.
Trying to get it to Dalton Kincaid there. And it'll bring up second down. From the gun, it's Allen. The second down throw is incomplete.
He decides to go with the safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back in Buffalo after this.
Daisy, guys. Go, Daisy.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Alert!
They'll try and throw for it with Allen. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Donovan Wilson. And the Cowboys are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermine before the snap where they're going to go with the ball, and I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being a costly mistake.
Dak going to throw it here on 1st down. This one caught by CeeDee Lamb. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the shotgun, it's Dak. He'll find his tight end. That's Jake Ferguson. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. 1st down, Cowboys. Prescott now. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Throwing is Prescott. That's down the field for Lamb. And the Bills are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
All right, so that's consecutive drives now. You've come out here and thrown interceptions. I think at this point, Mike, it's time to run the ball. It's time to give this offense a little bit of a reset, settle this quarterback down. And if nothing else, let's cool off this secondary. They are flying to the ball. They are taking chance after chance. Let's remove them from the defense for a while, make them defend the run, and let's get our offense.
On the blitz, overwhelming the offensive line, and down he goes.
At the 28-yard line.
I like when Lucas got good at games. Lots of more now. It's exciting.
Throwing is Allen. That's hard. Still going. And he's going to take this one all the way. 72 yards. Touchdown, Buffalo. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Play clock down to 0. That's going to be a delay.
You dropped your weapons, now it's whatever I had in the play. Instead of it putting up full step weapons on lost my AR. Got not play boys. I'm gonna stop here. I think they gave it back.
So again, they will try for two. This time, it comes from the 7-yard line. Allen working from the pistol. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Play fake. Prescott. Again, working deep downfield. Not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown, Dallas.
That is just a complete disaster. I mean, we're in the final seconds of the first half, Mike, and you give up a huge explosive play that results in a touchdown. No matter what you've done all half, it completely changes the game.
And he'll get into the end zone and get this one a couple of points closer.
All right, so let's have merch. The water bottle, limited quantities. What's the other thing? The 18 button.
And they are going to be backed up to start. What a big hit on the return. Stopped him right in his tracks. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look.
Yeah.
Off the play fake, here's Allen. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
I gotta get out of here. Thank you. How am I still? I mean, what are you gonna do against that? You know what I mean? 2 people there, you get bogey bomb. Ay, caramba, get the bogey bomb out of the game! Oh my God!
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. So that'll cost them half the distance. Allen to throw. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Allen going to give this to Davis. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Second and 7.
Yeah, that's hard. I ain't gonna lie. That's
From the gun, Josh Allen. He'll find his running back, Cook. And they'll be set up now.
okay.
Up past the 40.
Yeah.
Great pre-snap identification by the quarterback, realizing that the blitz was coming and exactly where the soft spot in the defense would be. He's able to put that slant route right on the front shoulder pad of his receiver. Leads to a real nice run after catch and brings up first down.
Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line.
And this is why you tailor your offense around a guy like this. I mean, every once in a while, mix in some design runs. He's got such game-changing ability with the ball in his hands. And here, he rips off a big one.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's second and 10. On second down, Cook. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third and long. To throw is Allen. And that is incomplete.
This pains me to say, Mike, because I love the idea of feeding the tight end, but you can only go his way so many times if it's not going to result in positive outcomes. So wouldn't be surprised to see him try to get his backs, his wide receivers, get some other guys involved, and then later in the game, go back to his big tight end.
That's taken in. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they're going to mark him inside the 10-yard line. They get the conversion with a gain of 22.
These crossing concepts are frequently used, Mike, throughout the entire game, all across the league. And what it does is it creates a lot of natural rubs. You run out the backside of the defense and rely heavily on the yards after the catch, and it's exactly how they're able to pick up this big game. It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive with some points.
And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
They're going on fourth down. Allen. And he's into the end zone yet again. James Cook, touchdown Bills. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon.
And this is just high-level quarterback play down here in the red zone. The way they teach them their progressions, Mike,
So what you think about them?
touchdown, check down. You don't want to take a sack.
You
certainly don't want to turn the ball over. He knows he has nothing down the field, nowhere to go to his receivers and tight ends. Check it down to your.
What you think about the player card? Not the player card, the business card.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were.
Yeah, I like
this
this.
Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Yeah.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
That'll make sense, though, having his impression.
The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. 1st and 10. Play action now. Prescott. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
The whole idea of the play action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast.
For the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off. It's DeMar Hamlin. And the Bills have excellent field position as they take over right at midfield.
It's not.
He's got a shotgun. Why can't I?
This what you want, bro. This what you want, bro. This what you want, man. I'm asking, bro. Is this what you want? Is this what you really want, nigga? I don't gotta practice for you, bro. I really don't gotta practice for you, bro. Man, I'm picking my team. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pick my squad. You know what I'm saying? You been underdog though. You know what I'm saying? Birthday been cool. You know what I mean? I think we went out to eat. That was probably one of my best birthdays I had in a minute. I'm gonna keep it a bean.
In Orchard Park, New York.
It was a cool little vibe, but I did have fun. Cool vibe, I had fun.
Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off and running from Western New York. Damian Pierce now to return it. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now begin with a run by Mixon. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
A word. That's what's up.
Throwing is Stroud. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he flips the field for them before being taken down. Working quickly here. First down, Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's second down. Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. It's a gain of 4. They're going to need twice that now on 3rd and 8.
Here we go.
From the gun, Stroud. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
And this is why Scott's talked about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
He's got it. And in for the Houston touchdown. What an outstanding opening series, partner. They just wore down that defense as they marched their way to the end zone.
Yeah, it took a whole bunch of that opening script to find a touchdown, but it showed just how well designed that script was. It was the right sequence of plays to keep that ball moving and find the end zone while getting your offense established in its top gear right here early on.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Ty Johnson now to return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Allen taken right to the air. And his first offering in the game lines up incomplete.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys can have a little fun with him in practice this week, because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Forces that one, and it's intercepted. Jeff
This
with
lag.
the INT. And the Texans take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with a pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Shotgun now, first round. Completed to Collins. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Third down, Mixon gets it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And the Bills will have it shy of their own 30 after that tackle. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So before they can get set and snap it, the clock runs out on quarter one. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Highmark Stadium in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They're looking at second and pretty short. Allen setting up play action. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Second down now. Again, it's Cook. Has a lane inside the 35. And he has this all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it. And they just showed up on that run.
He was looking for Keon Coleman on that throw. And it's going to be second down. Cook trying this one up the gut. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Trying to get it with the option. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Just short on third down, no gain on the run. And now what will they do on fourth?
As a corner in this league, well, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. But you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
They'll go. Allen. He finds him beyond the marker. How about 19 yards on fourth down, and the call to go for it pays off considerably.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Highmark. The Bills at a deficit. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he gets in, touchdown. The Bills pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Wow, Brock, hard to imagine a more effective play in their entire playbook for that particular spot right there.
You know, you get in this red zone, Kate, you want the ball in the hands of the guys you do trust the most to score. In a lot of cases, well, you trust your quarterback, and all he did was add to that trust.
And he gets in. The 2-point try puts them in front by 1, 8-7. They come up with a touchdown of their own, and then, I love this, a little one-upping by scoring on the 2-point try to take the lead.
Yeah, you love it because you didn't have to make that call, the coach did. But clearly, they don't want to play from behind. They want to be the one dictating, and now, well, now they've got to do it the rest of the way.
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Pass caught by Mixon. And he's gonna go.
I love when I figure out that niggas is finished.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 34. Pass taken in by Diggs. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Looking to throw, Stroud.
Good throw, my boy. Good throw.
There, he got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
On the quick, right?
To the air yet again, it's Stroud.
Appreciate you, my boy. Good throw.
He's intercepted again. Picked off by Terrell Bernard.
Right now, for one of the street cyclists. He got me.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Gets this to Kincaid. A solid gain there, gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Allen gonna throw again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on fourth. To the air again, Allen. That's cut beyond the marker. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Oh, I love fourth downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
From the red zone now. Caught by his back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Now the offense going to take its third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Alert! People were starting to say inside a lot.
To throw again, it's Allen. Good gain here as he heads out of bounds. A nice gain of 8 there, and it brings them to 1st and goal.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Option play headed right on 1st and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. And he scores. It's a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills will add to their lead at the end of the half. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
Worked so well the first time. Hey, why not go right back to it? See if you can be successful again. They do, and they are.
I like the way you say that right there, Kate, because you almost feel the confidence, right? Like if you get it the first time, you're almost playing with house money. Even if you fail, it's still 14 points. It's not really a failure. And if you get it, well, you gain even more confidence and make that opponent think that much more.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 28. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Regular.
1st and 10, here's Allen. Connects with Cook. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Another one for Cook. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, I get it. Fans will measure a running back's merit by touchdowns, yards, fantasy football world we live in. But as coaches and teammates, Kate, they want something a little bit more. They want to see plays like that. A guy who will always get the short yards in a critical spot like that.
Going to the ground again on first. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he fought the good fight there just to make it back to the line. No gain on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Half 85, half 85. 5 wide.
Now Allen going to the air. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
And it falls incomplete. So the defense rises to the challenge and gives the ball back to their offense. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He beams one deep right side. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down. From the gun, Stroud. That's incomplete left side. Trying to find Stephon Diggs. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Back to throw, Stroud. And once again, they can't connect.
So many coaches love 3rd downs and practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Stroud now on 4th down. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. And a surprising 4th down call does not yield a 1st. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. Allen now on 1st down. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
That finds his man. It's Keon Coleman. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got it near the 8. And he takes it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. All right, once again, Bills have the offense out there trying for 2. And he is in for the score. We may not see them kick ever again, partner. They're now 3 for 3 on 2-point tries today. Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the 4th quarter. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Stroud. Caught by Diggs. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Offense up to the line fast. It's Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you wanted to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
1st down, Stroud. Diggs there to bring it in. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. And you got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
That's up and through for the point after. And the Texans cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. And that kick is going to go out of bounds, and you know what that means. That ball is headed to the 40. Well, we knew it, Brock, and now they know it too. That one was on their defense. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. They send a receiver in motion right. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
56. What's that?
Allen to throw. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. They send a tight end in motion. They'll run it with Cook. And he's going to take this only to about the 31. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9. Now it's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in Buffalo. Bills holding a 10-point lead. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Hey, tight.
They motion the slot man right. Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Davis takes it straight ahead, and he has enough room to gain about 4.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
What was supposed to move the chains, or at least make 3rd down easier to handle instead, well, did the exact opposite here, Kate. It now makes this 3rd down a whole lot trickier to figure out.
3rd and goal for Allen. He's got it.
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or two short for the first down.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. He's keeping it, he's going for it. And he's going to be touchdown right at the line, so no gain on the play.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Look high, look high. Mikey Texas.
Round throwing here on 1st. And he won't find an escape. They converge and drop him for the safety.
Good game,
Early
cousin.
down aggressiveness in the shadow of their own end zone there, Brock. And unfortunately, it costs them. They're going to have to punt it away following the safety.
Well, you know me. I don't ever mind aggressiveness. I think it empowers your quarterback, empowers that offensive huddle. But you also got to know, as a quarterback, if you call a pass play, you got to do your job. And doing your job means avoiding a safety in that circumstance.
And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
You get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner. It is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. Complete, it's Cooper. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first timeout.
Alert, alert, alert.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. That's much too high and out of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, you got to have a short memory in the NFL. Incompletions happen. Now you got to make the adjustment and go get the next one.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills have likely locked up the win right there. Dalton Kincaid with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. To the air again, Allen. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. Bass now to kick this away. Pierce now on the return. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. He's got him. That's Mixon. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The timeout's taken now as we have possibly 2 snaps remaining in this ballgame.
That looked nice. I ain't gonna lie, dude. I ain't laughing, brother. What did you talk about, bro? I'm not laughing, bro. Oh, God.
And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. Taylor rapping to pick that one off. And the Bills are stopped on the return on the final.
All right, if I run another one, I'm getting the Peter. I'm rocking with the Peter.
So the roar of Bills Mafia.
Nah, nigga, I ain't gonna lie, bro. I think I ain't gonna lie, bro. Hold on, let me do something real quick to my mic, real quick, bro. Hold on, bro.
Field using that advantage to secure the victory. We know home field advantage is a real thing, and the crowd, they did their part too, adding to just an awesome atmosphere, helping energize those players at big moments in today's ballgame.
Yeah, it is super fun to win on the road. I'm not gonna.
Oh, I ain't want to have to give you the belt like that, but she was trying to be the underdog. I know I inspired you, bro. Go ahead, pick them bills, bro. Everything you showed me, and I say, yeah, you added to your cart. That's what's up.
Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that's not going to be returned.
I'm sorry, babe. See, babe, I got an allergic reaction to some certain scenarios when it comes across my path. I have an allergic reaction. Don't think. I'm saying, you see how that almost, that could have been way worse. That was like a level 1. That shit could have been like level 3. I'm trying to tell you, bro. That's just, I mean, warning you. I forgot to tell you about that when I first met you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah.
First carry now for David Montgomery.
I feel bad that I picked the Eagles too. I low-key like Detroit. That's crazy.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense
like the Detroit Lions. It is the Detroit Lions.
You have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And this
I'm pretty sure you can guess why.
Down is good running, gets him to about the 44.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with
I realized, bro, with real eyes, bro,
it's going to be a long afternoon.
you just better off picking the Chiefs every game against me, bro, for the rest of Madden.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
I'm gonna start calling your plays out soon, bro. Bench.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
I'm gonna just start calling your plays out, bro. Stop playing with you.
The incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Oh snap! I forgot to change my stuff. He flipped the play. He flipped the play.
That's caught. It's Sam Laporta.
Oh, I love that. Go ahead, go ahead. You gonna fight for these, bro? Make a real business decision, bro. You gonna fight for these?
Gonna signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first
single
quarter.
back. That's cool with me. That's for sure cool with me.
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it, Montgomery.
That's definitely cool with me.
I think he went backward. He did. The Lions turned away on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Hurts and the Eagles come up here 1st and 10 on their side of midfield at the 47. They'll start by running the option to the right.
As soon as I seen the flag, I said, oh yeah, go ahead, G.
Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. A boost here to start the drive. After the penalty, it's 1st and 5. They'll give it to Barkley off the option play. 9 yards that time.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. They keep it with Barkley on 1st down.
Oh, damn. Just take him all the way to 12. Take him off. Take him all the way this way.
Job by them picking up the run blitz and
Take that boy
it
all the way
and
this
blocking
way.
it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit.
Oh, get down, get down, get down.
Leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the sides.
He has enough for the first down, and the keeper a gain of 6. Well, he is certainly dangerous when he spots a lane, and he keeps it himself there. Worked out well.
This was real crazy.
You know you have to practice it over and over.
I don't trust that white boy over
here.
here.
Like a ballet that has to be choreographed. But how about once he made the decision to go, he committed to it and went. Let's face it, most teams are going to defend the running back much more than the quarterback on that type of a play.
Babe, should I run it or pass it?
Trained to really look
Run it.
downfield first before you come back and make a nice safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Good job, babe. I got a first
shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
What should I do now?
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Should I pass or run?
Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Good pass.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Hurts. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Am I sensing a dime?
We're scoreless after 1. Now second quarter action from Philadelphia, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with second down and less than a yard.
Oh, you good? Or?
Throwing is Hurts. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. On the sneak, it's Hurts. The decision to go for it pays off, and now they're set.
Not bad. Let me go for my boy D. John in the game, bro. Appreciate you. No. Ain't no challenge in the Philly special, bro. Just let it go, bro. It's all right. Next time, champ. Next time.
First and goal.
We just totally get the sense there that a field goal was not in the game plan at all.
And the boys up front, they created the surge. I think they knew that they had the leverage advantage.
Oh, that's a great point there. Being able to get lower than the defensive front, create just enough space. And I love when those quarterbacks get low and slide in there and get it done.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Well, these are the situations that come up in practice and are talked about all the time. This is as tough as it gets for a defense. They've got to defend a very short field after that turnover. They're not home yet, but a really nice job there pushing them backwards on 1st and goal.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Hurts on target to Dallas Goedert. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And
You ain't tired, bro.
That may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. He'll get this underneath to Montgomery. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort.
Boom!
Turn it into a successful play.
And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, Goff. Buying time to his left. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
What's up, man?
Play action. Here's Hurts.
I appreciate it. I ain't even be like that, bro. So
dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They go play action with Hurts.
Things is definitely going to get easy.
He'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Touchdown. Greg Calcaterra, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to widen their advantage. So it takes them just
this one
plays
ugly,
here to
bro.
find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position.
And he's going to go down. Can't get rid of it, so a sack on the 2-point try.
Bro, I play a half a game for you, bro.
And as he approaches to kick it off, he might be thinking this could be a 14-0 lead with a couple of PATs as he sends this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw, Goff. And that's to Amon-Ra St. Brown.
Bam.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. There's Goff. That is caught by Laporta. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Throwing again is Goff. This to Laporta, right side.
Damn near shit himself trying to get that ball off. You already know what time it is.
Detroit. Sam Laporta, 28 yards. And the Lions are on the board here in the final minute of the 1st half. Extra point attempt here still to come. And this is back to a 5-point game.
That's what bullies get, bro. That's what bullying gets you, bro. That's what bullying gets you, bro.
Here comes the kickoff.
We serve a mysterious God. Get that ball, fuck it, man.
The ball's out. Runs through the contact. And a good kick.
Nigga running behind me for no reason, bro. You about to get traded.
Past the 10-yard line.
Stop pushing me.
So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy, because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Great. Go Silver, ready?
Burt sets up to throw it.
You put the contain on. That's a daughter. You see what that circle do, bro?
He'll be out of bounds right at the 40. That one good for 26 and a first down.
It's a nice zone breaker right there. Take the tight end, move him out to the slot, then have him run a corner route versus the zone coverage, which means he's going to be behind the shallow coverage and ahead of the deep coverage. Put the ball right on him.
What the fuck?
Ill-advised throw there, and it's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone.
Certainly feels like
nigga got quick save, boy.
Let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room.
We're good.
After the interception, here's Goff. That's to the tight end, Laporta. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him up down.
He died.
He did. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
And remember, this drive started off following the turnover, and they've taken no time working their way down the short field. A nice connection there, and now they're looking at a 1st and goal.
Goff now to throw.
Oh, no. God.
The Lions quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. Again, Goff on the move to his left.
We got him. We got him. We ain't gonna split. We got him.
Going to take possession here at their own 6-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to give the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. And he'll go down for a loss inside his own 5 at the 4.
What happened, bro? What happened? My fault. What happened, bro? What happened? What you mean, bro? What happened? What happened, bro?
They'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11, first down. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
I can really run it back when I want to. That's so crazy.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Second half begins with a run from Barkley. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. That's Aiden Hutchinson. He was determined to blow that play up, and he sure did.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield. He's going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
Now they run the option on second down. And maybe the wrong read there as he's going to go down immediately. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option like this.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's fourth down.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and it'll be a turnover on downs. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And he takes this one in for